oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah.
Hey guys, welcome or welcome back to my YouTube channel. In case you're new here, hi, my name is Wabosha and welcome to the squad. So a few weeks ago I told you guys to send in questions on savings and investments, and I got a lot of them. So we're going to go through them and we're going to answer as many of them in the shortest time possible. And to do this, I got someone here with me. I'm going to let him introduce himself.
My name is Michael and I'm from Centonomy.
That was a very short introduction. Nothing else about you the people should know.
Okay, me, I'm a fun guy. I like finances. I like guys who are into business. And what I do mostly is mentoring young guys on how they can grow their finances, grow themselves. And that's why we're here today. We teach you guys how to save, how to invest.
Okay, so we're going to go straight into the questions. I'm just going to ask them the questions I hear. That's what I'm looking at. So we got a lot of them, so I'm going to try and bunch them up so we can like answer a few at the same time. So at first, where does one start with investments? What do you need to know before you get into investments? Basically, just define for us investments first.
Investments. So before I define investments, let's start with saving.
Okay.
What is saving? Saving is the action of putting away some money for a rainy day or for something that you want to buy, or something that you want to buy or for a rainy day. And now investing is again putting your money, but this time around you're putting it where it's growing. Now that is investment. Now, when you're thinking about investments, the first thing you should ask yourself is, what do you want this money to do for you? Yeah. If you answer that question, then you will be on the right track on where to start, how to invest. So first ask yourself, what do you want this money that you're investing to do? Do you want it to grow? Do you want it just to be there to preserve it, or do you want it to give you income?
I think most young people, like even me personally, when someone is like, oh, you should invest this money, I just take it and I think of it as I'm going to take my money, I'm going to put it somewhere, and suddenly in X days, I'm going to have even more money. So is that like a correct way of thinking about it?
That is not correct. But there are instances or there are investments which work that way.
Okay.
Again, the question you need to answer is, what do you want this investment to do? What do you want your money to do? Do you want it to grow? Do you want it to give you an income every now and then? Or do you want it just to preserve it so that probably when you come later, it's still there? And that's where, when you do this, you will now go ahead and choose the type of investment for this.
Okay, which leads us to the next question. What are the different types of investments?
Okay, first of all, you can invest. If you want your money to remain or stagnant or not grow per se, just to preserve it, it's called capital preservation. This is where you can put your money in a bank account,
Okay.
A savings account, and then you can go further and go and look into a fixed deposit account or a call deposit account, which gives you a bit higher interest than your normal savings account. That is where you want your money, to preserve your money, okay? Whatever you put there is what you get there plus some kidogo interest. So
in short, it's like an investment, but it has very low percentage.
It is a, let's say it's a safe investment.
Okay.
Yes, where the risks are not as high. That is option number one, where you want to preserve your capital. Option number two is where you want your investment to give you an income. Let's say you're investing a certain amount of money for 5 years, but within these 5 years, you want your investment to be giving you something here and there. Like after the end of every 6 months, you get something from the investment. And then at the end of these 5 years, you will get your investment back, plus the income you've been receiving every 6 months. That's why now you go into investments like treasury bills and treasury bonds.
Okay, so like for, let's say, a university student who is able to save, let's say, between 200 and 350 shillings in a week, what investment opportunities can this person look at?
Okay, now, after they've answered the first question, which is what do you want your money to do for you, then now they can go ahead and choose the right investment vehicle. Now, if you have between 200 and 300 bob, which you can save almost daily, you can start off with an account. And then when you hit probably like 5,000 shillings, you can start off thinking of other investments like unit trust or mutual funds. Yes.
So basically, the more money you have, then the bigger your investment can be, yes?
The bigger your investment should be, actually.
Yeah.
Yes.
So how do you, like, what are your saving tips? What saving tips can you give people?
First of all, when it comes to saving, you have to have a goal. What are you saving for, number Yeah, you can just be saving for the sake of saving. Yeah.
What if you're saving for a rainy day, maybe in the future?
Yeah, that is your goal.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, you're saving for a rainy day. Now you can have a separate account for that. Yeah. Now, if you're saving, let's say, towards buying a phone, towards buying a laptop, yeah, then you know what you want.
Yeah.
Now, what you do is you calculate how much will it cost you, will that phone cost you, and then now work backwards. Again, ask yourself, I want this phone, it's going to cost me this much, and I want to buy it in December. So let's say I have 11 months from now to save for this phone. And then you can calculate how much you need to save per month, per week, per day.
Okay, so you can't really tell someone, look at your day, cut this out, cut this out.
For sure. I can tell you that. But now it depends on your income. How much money are you handling in a day?
Yeah.
If it's something like 300 bob, and you have to have your fare there, you have to have your food there. Of course, look for the healthiest options, yeah, which are most probably going to be cheaper. Yeah, and then also, yeah, look for healthy options of food, and also transport. Look for the cheapest and the safest means of transport to get somewhere. Then at the end of the day, you will find that you will actually save some money. Also, really, if you can, and reduce on impulse buying.
Okay.
Impulse expensive.
That
You
I'm
go-
guilty of. Very.
You're walking down the street, and then, you've seen a nice shoe that you're like, this shoe should be mine. But you haven't planned for it.
Yeah.
You haven't budgeted for it. Now, if you go into your savings, then probably that laptop that you're aiming to buy at the end of the month or at the end of the year, you'll have to buy it like in January next year, because that 1 month you bought that shoe.
Okay.
Yeah. So cut on unnecessary or impulse buying or expenses.
So when it comes to someone's income, is there like a rule of thumb for what percentages should go to where? Like if I earn, let's say, 20,000 in a month, is there like a particular percentage I should be aiming for to go for savings, to go for food, to go for different?
Now that is a very tricky question.
Uh-huh.
Yeah? Now the only rule of thumb I know is tithe, which the good book says is 10%.
10%.
Yeah? And then taxes. You have to pay your taxes depending on the business or on your income. Yeah. Now different businesses pay different amount of taxes. If you earn a certain amount of money, you pay a certain amount of tax. Now, when it comes to things like rent, like food, this is actually up to you. I cannot tell you that you should stay on 50% of your income on rent. But there are guys who say it should be, your rent should not be more than 20% of your income. But then again, it is solely up to you to decide.
Okay.
Yeah? Yes. I cannot tell someone you will have to eat 50% of your income should go to food.
Okay. So then how does one protect themselves when it comes to investing?
When it comes to investing, the way you can protect yourself is understand what you're investing in. If you do not understand an investment, do not invest.
Okay.
Yeah? And that's why we have guys like Centonomy, where we teach you what investments are, the kind of investments for you, and how they work. First thing is to understand the kind of investment you're getting yourself into. Like a few months back, there was this craze of cryptocurrency, bitcoins.
Yeah.
It's not there anymore. It was a craze, and guys went crazy, so to say, yeah? And guys were pouring in their money, their savings there. Why? Because it was a hype thing, yeah? They did not understand what bitcoins are, cryptocurrency. Up to now, even I myself admit that I find it hard to understand cryptocurrency at times, yeah? So I can't invest in something that I don't understand. That is how you can protect yourself. Also, if you're investing, always look at licensed investment, like advisors, investment insurance brokers, or guys who are listed in the NSC, or they have to be vetted, and they have to be approved by like the Capital Markets Authority. That is the only way you can protect yourself. So that these companies that you're investing through, you make sure that you know where their offices are, you know what their policies are, so that when your investments go south, you know where the office to go to.
Yeah. And when one invests money, can it get to a point where you lose everything?
Yes, it can. First, it depends on the investment. If you invest in a pyramid scheme, your money will go.
Okay.
Yes.
So what materials can you advise someone to use when they want to learn more about investments?
Now that very good question. I think that question is directed to us at Centonomy. Now, you can subscribe to, blogs or YouTube channels like ours, Centonomy, and also yours. Look for guys who are giving out content on investment. Yeah?
Okay.
Also, are these guys, are they legit? Yeah, do some background check. And then there are also all types of contents, magazine, articles, but make sure the authors are verified, make sure the authors are people who are tested and there and have been tested. So you can go to YouTube, you can come for courses like Centonomy Campus Edition, which starts on 23rd of Feb. And yeah, from there you can get knowledge on how to invest, where to invest.
So basically for investments, what I'm getting is you just really need to do your research
Yes,
before you get into
before
anything.
you get into any investment, do your research and make sure you understand. And then now you can invest.
Okay, so I actually also got another question about Centonomy. And for those who don't know, I did a Centonomy course in like 2016, or was it 2015, around there. So people want to know what is Centonomy and is it for everyone or just people who want to get like serious into investments?
Now, Centonomy, we are a wealth creation company. That is what we do. We help people grow their wealth. And how we do this is through our structured programs that we have. And there are various ways of growing your wealth through your personal finances, through your business, and through your career. Now, in the Centonomy Campus Edition, which is tailored for guys between ages of 18 to 24, guys in university, college, we have a 6-week program, which takes you through how to save money, how to budget, also talk about time value of money, how much things will cost in the future, and how you can start working towards that now. We also talk about debt, what you can use debt for, like a good type of debt. We also talk about savings and investments. Again, 3 hours of savings and investments.
Yeah.
And I personally take on that class because it's my favorite. We also talk about entrepreneurship. If you want to start a business, how do you go about it? We also talk about career planning. If you're not an entrepreneur but you want to be focused in your career, what are the tips that you can have so that you are ahead of your game? Because guys are graduating, we are having very many graduates, but now the employment opportunities are few. So when you come to the class, we will show you the tips that you can use so that you are ahead of the path. Yeah. So that when it comes to when you go to an interview, you know exactly what to say so that you get hired. Yeah.
Okay, so you said it's a wealth
creation program.
so does it mean when I come to Centonomy, I'll immediately create wealth? I'll just become rich?
It is not immediately. Yeah, and it is not being rich. It is
Wealthy.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yes.
there's a big difference.
It is just like any other thing that you do in life. Like if you're taught how to ride a bicycle but you don't practice, if you're taught how to drive a car and you don't practice, if you're taught how to create wealth and you don't practice, then that knowledge will do you no good. The thing is, come for the class, and then what you're told there, listen carefully, implement and practice, act on it daily, and for sure you will be wealthy. Because we have seen guys come through our program and created wealth through it.
Okay, so now because I know I'll get questions about it, where can someone sign up or find more details about Centonomy?
www.centonomy.com, on Facebook, on Instagram, on Twitter, we are there, Centonomy Campus Edition. Check out our YouTube channel. We are always there giving guys content, giving you guys an event that brings around guys from various campuses so that you can now learn together and then interact and network with guys of the same mindset, When you call guys from KU, guys from USIU, guys from University, from Bista, but now these guys have one mindset, one goal, which is wealth creation. Imagine the type of networks you can create.
Yeah. So please explain to us how share buying works.
Share buying. Now, this is a whole class in a person. Now, for shares are, they are called equities. Equities is another word for shares. And shares is just, it's bit or parts ownership of a company. Let's say you and I come up with a company called michaelmaxine.com or Michael Maxine Inc. And then we decide we're going to have 10,000 shares in that company. You have 5,000, I have 5,000 to make up 10,000 shares. And then when our company grows and we realize we need to go to Mombasa, we need to go to Nakuru, we need to buy other equipment, but we don't have this money, what can we do?
Yeah.
We sell our shares. Yeah? We sell our shares to the public. That is what shares buying is. Yeah? But now, for you to buy shares, you have to go through the Nairobi Securities Exchange. Again, go to the CMA website, look at the approved stockbrokers, and then you buy your shares through there.
Okay, so is it done online, or do I need to go somewhere and, you know, like a shop? Here's my money.
We always advise this. When it's your first time investing, always go there yourself.
Okay.
Don't do it like online, or don't send someone. Always go there yourself.
Go there where?
Go there yourself.
There where?
First of all, go to the CMA website.
Okay.
www.cma.or.ke. Yeah?
Okay.
It's a Capital Markets Authority. These are the guys who license the stockbrokers. Yeah? Go there, look at the list of licensed stockbrokers, and then decide which stockbroker you're going to use.
Okay.
And then when you decide the stockbroker you're going to use, go to them and tell them, I want to buy these shares. Yes.
Okay, so let's say I want to start getting into investments. So what, apart from like the savings account, what low risk investments would you advise me to start looking at, start researching into, so that I can get into them?
Low risk investments include things like a fixed deposit account, which gives you a much higher interest rate than, not interest rate, a rate of return than your normal savings account.
So the fixed deposit is when you put your money in and you can't access it.
For lack of a better word, you fix it. Yeah? You fix it for a certain period of time, 3 months, 6 months, 9 months, or 1 year.
Okay.
Yes. And then there are also unit trusts where you can invest money as little as 5,000 bob. Yes, and then your money will go there. And it is a safe investment because these unit trusts, they are regulated. Yes, so it is safe.
Okay, so as we wind up, can you tell us something about investment portfolios?
Investment portfolios. Now,
Yeah.
a portfolio is just like an artist would have a portfolio of things they've done. Yeah, like if it's a model of the shots that they have. Yeah, if it's investments, it's the investments that you have. You have this amount of shares, this amount of treasury bills and treasury bonds. You have this amount of unit trusts. Yes. Now that makes up a portfolio of investments. It is basically the investments that you have.
You just put them together.
Yes.
Okay. Okay guys, so that is it for today's video. Big thank you to Mike for joining me and for answering all of your questions. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and if you're new to this channel, please subscribe down below for new videos every Mondays and Thursdays. I will remember to link Centonomy down below in the description box so that you can check them out. Always remember to work hard and have good intentions. Until next time, bye guys.